One time I dreamt. I died and became a ghost. The first thing I did was panic because I couldn't open my computer. My hands went right through it, and I never got to finish reading all the fanfics I had opened before. Today we're reading dreams from the Tumblr blog, One Time I Dreamt. So once you're done watching, go give the blog some love, it's great. Instead of cat girls, there were tempura girls, who were part human and part fried shrimp. Aliens were really hostile and invading Earth, but nothing related to that was trending on Tumblr because some big fandom stuff had also happened. I went back in time to 1950, and in a store, I found official Hatsune Miku testosterone. Markiplier got cancelled and deplatformed because he said Deltarune was overrated. They changed the phrase, "I plead the fifth" to, "It's the dolphin, act sexy." There was a trend of people filling fanny packs with carrot juice and drinking that with a straw during walks. Everyone on Tumblr was going Goncharov-style wild over a 90s romance movie that had the line, "Kiss me like the birds kiss." And people were declaring this the most romantic thing anyone had ever said. They invented a $5,067 bill that was the colors of the bisexual flag. Everyone was using them to buy tickets to the new My Little Pony movie, where the ponies went woke. The US's official currency was changed to chicken tenders filled with human teeth. There was a specific chain of malls in America that were known for their drive-through buffet. There was a new letter in the English alphabet. It looked like one of those AI-generated attempts at letters, and it was pronounced piss for some reason. Rapper Lil Jon invented a new like and dislike system where instead of liking or disliking a post, you could hug or negative hug it. A new thing on Tumblr was to start being hateful with your post wording. The key phrases were things like, "likes plus reblogs unappreciated," and "do not tell me what you think." There was a band called Vampire Sex, and they got called out for the lack of vampires or sex in their songs. So they signed onto Tumblr and wrote an apology post where they announced they would be changing their name to The Vampire S. Tumblr subsequently bullied them for not having any vampires in their songs, and they changed their name to just S. So there were just band t-shirts with a big shitty S on them, and nobody liked that. Their music slapped though. I played Tetris, woke up, and was annoyed that I didn't do anything interesting in my dream. So I went back to sleep and had another dream about playing Tetris. Crayola partnered with Disney Plus to market Bluey branded vapes. A small child stopped me on the street, said, "Hey, want to see me pickpocket you?" and proceeded to do exactly that. I was so shocked I just let them do it, and then woke up and checked for my wallet. Chapel Roan got cancelled because people thought Hot to Go was promoting cannibalism. Also, she worked at the post office. It became a trend to tell someone that you wanted to eat their organs as a way of saying that you thought they were cool or attractive. And there was a news article claiming that David Tennant, the former Doctor Who star, signed a legal document saying that he was legally allowed to sue people if they told him they wanted to eat his organs because it made him extremely uncomfortable. But also that he would never eat anyone else's organs, or this form would be used against him in court. Jennifer Coolidge was trying to make me draw abstract watercolor interpretations of stock line charts. Sabrina Carpenter and Jack Stauber did a music collab. The music video was really weird. There were a bunch of eyes in a void, and Sabrina wore a long, fluffy baby pink dress. JoJo Siwa was teasing a new song made up of hate comments she'd received, and the chorus was literally just the phrase, "You should kill your mother," and it sounded like that song We Don't Talk Anymore by Charlie Puth. You should kill your mother. You should kill your mother. I used a Ouija board to try and communicate with the dead, But when I asked it if any spirits were there, a spirit moved the planchette over to the no section. I didn't know what to make of the fact that I got sassed by a ghost. I dreamed that my coffee snob parents had another baby and named her Caffeine Ray. I was doing stand-up at an award show, and none of my jokes landed. Each time there was a flop, I said, "It's not an award show, it's an awkward show." And the laughs in the audience were more and more strained. Dr. House stole my car because he said it would cure his patient. I was being hunted for sport by the employees of a retail store because I was there past closing. Fair response. I felt very guilty for troubling them as a fellow retail worker. The government put me, a grocery store cashier, in charge of making nuclear bombs. Apparently, most of a nuclear bomb is made from cabbage. A new Pokemon was revealed. It was a floating soda can with a face, wearing a flower crown and carrying a flower. Red and Link bought a farm and hired me to manage it. They then fired me because the crops weren't growing fast enough, even though I had only planted them the day before. I was so upset, I woke up. I was playing a farming sim game. I gave gifts to a lot of different characters and accidentally unlocked the romance route with so many different people that whenever I talked to one of them in town, a whole swarm of other characters would start beating them up. Sora from Kingdom Hearts was actually 46 years old with 3 kids. He was just a normal guy outside of his adventures. I was in a conversation with someone who angrily told me, "I hope you wake up in a world full of windows that only open to let in dirt and stone." I was hit with the inexplicable knowledge that I had just been told to go to gnome hell. I accidentally posted a face reveal to my blog, and a few of my mutuals said that I look like one of the people ever. My house was burning down, but my only priority was saving my life-sized doll replicas of Gerard Way from the fire. Jared Padalecki started a protest to have McDonald's breakfast banned, and sang John Lennon's Imagine to raise awareness for the cause. They made a show called The T-Word, which essentially was the same as the L-Word, but all the lesbians were translators. When my teacher suggested we watch it in our translation class, I was like, "Sir, this is a terrible idea." I was a ghost with this other ghost dude. Ghosts could only interact with things that are dead, so we shot a record player to kill it so we could listen to music. It worked. Then we went on a murder spree so we weren't bored in the afterlife. "I despise these stairs," I said, while climbing a giant fluffy dog bed hanging from the next floor. I was watching a music video about a werewolf family driving through different towns looking for a place that would accept them and where they could raise their baby daughter. The song to it was kinda country rock, sung by a female singer, and it was about the beauty of life. I only remember the first line of the chorus. "Being friends with a newborn." There was a hidden 5th member of the Fantastic Four called Shrink, power same as name, that nobody ever talked about because of how small he was. I found 2 human corpses on my parents' property, and I was the prime suspect of the murders even though I didn't do it. My Tumblr posts were used against me as evidence that I was secretly an evil genius. They made a dark, live-action, My Little Pony-based show with human actors called The Wall, where all the inhabitants of Ponyville were in a closed settlement trying to survive the zombie apocalypse. Tumblr did a Halloween update, but it was mostly just adding new bugs and errors, because tech failure is spooky. Apparently. The moon was gonna crash into Earth suddenly, and it was all panic as it hit. To survive, we had to jump with the impact force or get blown away like the dinosaurs. This was fun, so we all wanted to do it again, and luckily the moon slowly went back up and plummeted again. It was a joyous and fun-filled apocalypse. Big thank you to my Patreon members, my Little Ruse, Nebulatic Vexen, Donka42, John Huang, Laser Scorpio, Night Avenger, Mintara, Somnophobic Danny, Savage Otters, Valzy, Terabyte AIX, Kestrel, Dragonborn Canid, Angie Ender, Marpsk, Wendigo, and Yellow Mochi Cat. Thank you so much for your extra support on Patreon. It means the world to me. I really appreciate having you around, and I enjoy giving you the extra Patreon content when I can. Little Ruse are welcome to ask for audio requests on there, and I'd be happy to deliver, so let me know if you're a Patreon member, and know that I appreciate you, and I wish all the best for you. Keep on smiling. And the same goes to my YouTube channel members, my mini Ruse, Foxstar Killer, Rainy Cant, Alyssa North 24, Siggy, and Kamada. Thank you so much for your extra support. I'm so glad to have you be part of my YouTube channel. My fellow kangaroo friends, thanks for being so kind to me, and keep on being as awesome as ever. I believe in you, and I hope you have a reason to laugh today. And thank you to everyone else for watching. As always, tell me about your most recent strange dreams in the comments below. I've made videos from your comments of weird dreams before, so I might do it again. So if you want to be in a video, this could be a way to do it. And like I said, go check out the original blog. It's a great place. The admin seems nice. And that's it for now. I'll see you next time, I hope. But it's okay if not. Whether you're a subscriber or just stopping by for one time, you're still cool either way. I appreciate you. Hope you had fun, and goodbye.